We always keep hearing these things. Never give up. Keep pushing. There is no free lunch in the world. Success will only come after hard work. Efforts is equal to results. Pressure is a part and parcel of life. And if at all you succeed without facing any troubles in the above areas, you will be termed as plain lucky. But is there a better way? And I believe there is. I have been trying to find an answer to this problem all throughout my trading career, struggling along the way. But finally, I can say that I do have a solution for this pressure problem. Pressure is that unwanted feeling that you get when things just don't go your way. Worse even is the situation when something goes wrong, which you believed in truly. In the world of trading, it can be a setup, it can be a mentor, it can be a system, it can be anything which you believed in, but it failed you. Now we all know that traders are very quick to give up on anything. Even after a single failure, they subconsciously keep blaming themselves for the failure, which in turn increases the pressure. Another reason why traders feel tremendous amount of pressure is unrealistic expectations from the market. Every now and then you will see a story on YouTube where a trader boasts about his success when he started with a small amount like a 5,000 rupees and then he went on to build his trading account to 5 crore within a matter of a month or a couple of years. Now, the problem is you can be incredibly lucky for an incredibly long time in markets and in life. Just because the probability of a head coming up on a coin toss is always 50% does not mean you cannot get 100 heads in a row. Now, pressure can be physical, psychological or emotional and plain monetary. Now, let us take a look at examples of physical pressure, because your body is a fantastic mechanism that will keep giving you signals that things are getting out of control. You might have some physical symptoms like hypertension or elevated blood sugar levels. You might see yourself not getting enough sleep. Just plain lack of sleep is a very good signal that things are getting out of control. You might feel that you always have low energy. You don't feel excited to do anything. And in worst cases, you might also get some panic or anxiety attacks. Now, these were the physical symptoms. The emotional symptoms are even more detrimental. What are those? Constant stress, lack of peace of mind, lack of focus, self-incriminating thoughts. This happens all the time. You lose money in the markets, but the traders blame themselves for losing money. Lack of confidence while taking trades, impulsive trades, revenge trading, feeling inadequate in your ability to trade, and on and on and on. The list just simply goes on and the problems are never ending. And not to forget the monetary side of this pressure. Pressure to make ends meet. If you are struggling with your financial situation, trading is not the best profession to get into. The peer pressure, comparison with others, the pressure to excel, getting affected by those big mark-to-market screenshots that are posted like anything on social media nowadays, and believing that grass is always greener on the other side. Trust me, the other person is also feeling the same way. So what is the real reason behind pressure? Well, I have been trying to find an answer to this question for a long time. Why pressure? Finally, I may have found something. The real reason behind feeling pressure is our habit of trying to be pre-sure. We are constantly trying to preempt things in our life and trading. It is what you do in the present, what actions you take now, that will decide what your future is going to be. If you can stop preempting things and start focusing on the now, there is a chance that you might be able to avoid pressure and have a positive impact on your physical and emotional well-being. What exactly do I mean by trying to be pre-sure? Now, one bad habit that traders have, which I completely reject, is the habit of trying to make sense of the markets or trying to predict what is going to happen in the markets based on their analysis of the past data. If you confuse correlation with causality, your struggle in trading is guaranteed. Second place where people try to be pre-sure is when it comes to the reward to risk ratios. This concept reward to risk ratio is flawed in itself. The reason is there is simply no way where you can predict rewards. What has happened in the past has no bearing on what is likely to happen in the future. Whenever I see traders, whenever I meet traders who tell me that, okay, they are targeting 5-to-1 reward to risk ratio, 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio, I just cannot help but marvel at their ignorance. While you cannot predict reward, what you can do is focus on the risk which lies in the present. So focusing on the reward part of that equation shows that you are trying to be pre-sure. Third question I often get, or third thing I often observe, is what is the hit ratio of your system? If I join your system, or if I follow your system, what is the success ratio I can expect? Now, first of all, I'm not offering a system or a setup here. What I'm offering is a way to understand markets better. Now, the moment I say this, 50% of people who are listening to me will run away. And that is all right. And the reason is very simple. These people are not ready to come out of the lie. They're telling themselves that there is a holy grail. There is a perfect system that will help them make money in all kinds of markets, in all kinds of situations, which is simply not true. Believing in this holy grail is another way of trying to be pre-sure. So in all the above cases, the traders are basically trying to find out the answers in advance. They want to know what will happen before they put in the efforts, before they commit their capital, before they commit their time. That is simply not possible. You have to try things out, and only after that you will be able to tell whether that thing is making a difference in your life or not. Give up the need to be pre-sure right now. Now you say, yeah, Dean, you're telling us to give up the need to be pre-sure, but how exactly can you do it? Do you have a way? And obviously I have. I'll give you some pointers which will help you avoid this habit of being pre-sure. Now, first and foremost, you have to give up on the belief that there is a way to predict the future. No system, no tool, no method, no mentor can help you predict the future. Once you believe this, it becomes mandatory for you to focus on the present. And that is exactly what is needed to avoid being pre-sure. Focus on the present. Second thing that is required is a deeper understanding of the markets as well as yourself. The better you understand the markets and how you deal with the markets, the better it will be for you to maneuver these markets when they are at their volatile best. Third thing is, you can stop using indicators or tools that are basically derived from price. At some basic level, everything that is related to markets comes down to the price and volume. But there are these complex mathematical formulas which are used to derive a correlation between the indicator and the price. They manipulate the price in number of ways to come up with some exotic indicator. Stop using that. Fourth, and probably the most important thing that you can do, is focus on risk instead of rewards or profits. Traders often get swayed by these big M2M profits that are posted on the social media. But these kinds of profits will follow in only two conditions. Either if you are incredibly lucky, and second, if you have deep and better market understanding. And when you use that understanding to manage your risks in the market, that is when the real change starts to show and you will stop being pre-sure. And I have personally found that if you are facing any psychological or emotional issues in the market, they are always caused because of the lack of understanding of traders of the markets. So I hope that you now understand the real reason behind feeling pressure in your trading, and that is your need to be pre-sure. If you can tackle pressure well in your trading, you will benefit a great deal. It will almost ensure your trading success. I believe that you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching this video till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.